Hey, Feminine. Let's go ahead and jump right into this reading, my love. Let us see what the messages are that Spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. I had to fix my seat. I ain't like the way it was. Yeah. Hold up. Even now, it's like I want to be straight. I don't want to be like... All right, let us see. Thank you, Spirit. I like to sit with my feet on the chair and spin like this. And I like it to be straight. Don't mind me, y'all. Alright. Let us see. Let us see. What are the messages for the feminine? Alright. We have, I'm single. I'm single right now. I'm not attached to anyone and not looking to get into a relationship at this time. All right, so very straightforward, direct. They're single, they're not attached, but they're also not looking, okay? However, no one compares to you. So there's a very unique energy about you and the connection they feel to you, even if they're not quite ready to get in a relationship yet. Okay, it says no matter how many people I've met and experiences I have, there's no one who compares to you. All right, so something unique, something different. All right, something that stands out to this person. Okay, we have my dreams. Okay, I've been dreaming about you. In my dreams, we are so free and in love. Wish I could stay there forever. Okay, so there's a reason this person is single right now. They could be doing some soul searching. All right, getting some things in order. It's not changing how they feel about you, though. Okay, and we have unblock me. Okay, unblock me. All right, I miss you and want to connect. Please unblock me, literally or energetically, so we can speak. I have a lot to say. All right, and this has been coming up a lot as in this energy. We haven't used this deck in a minute, but this has been coming up a lot. All right, and some of you are like, oh, I don't have the person blocked. The majority of you understand, if it's your reading, you have them blocked in some way, whether it's literally, again, their phone number, whatever, all forms of contact, or energetically. You know, they could reach out in a physical, but because there's this energetic block, they can't get through even if they wanted to. Okay, kind of thing. And then the underlying energy here is mother wounds. Okay, so when it comes to the divine feminine energy, you being divine feminine, they have a hard time connecting with that energy within themselves and with you. So at times it could have gave like the runner chaser type of energy, where maybe you felt the person was running away from you, or you could have felt like you were pushing and they were pulling, okay, kind of energy. However, when you stop or you let go or you focus on self, you notice that this person is coming around a lot more often, because yeah, it gives them the time, the space. It's like you're giving them what they need to work on this mother wound. Okay, it says, my mother is a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to the divine feminine energy within me and externally. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's get into the message, y'all. Okay. Let's say if someone told you they were single, all right? In your mind, you could have thought the person was lying. They're not lying. They're just not looking to be in a relationship at the time. Again, they have things within them that they really need to heal. That if I were to be in a relationship with you, I wouldn't want to project the pain onto you. So let me deal with these things first and then get in a divine connection. You know, that kind of thing. All right, so let us see. Thank you, spirits. All right, we have the Eight of Swords, and they wanted to come out with the Fool card. Okay, yeah, so it's like they want to take that leap of faith, but you know, and it's another way we can look at it too. We can look at it like, this is why they're non-committal. This is why they're free. They're, you know, discovering self and in the beginning stages of that journey, but can't get you out of their mind. So we can look at it both ways. Yeah, Knight of Cups. It's like, even though they feel that way, they still have these affectionate feelings towards you as well. These romantic feelings towards you as well. Okay. That's not something they're denying. We have the Strength card, and they wanted to come out with the Five of Cups. Yeah, see, it's like they're healing from things from the past. All right, Four of Cups. They couldn't offer you much right now anyway, so it's no point, it's no use in making that offer. Do they see there's a special soul connection here? Yes, the Two of Cups, soulmate energy. However, I feel like this person could sometimes be kind of closed off or reserved, very much so to self. All right, something here with the Three Cups on the ground. Something about friendship or the lack of loyalty that they've experienced with friends or something like that. Okay, as to where this person feels like they can't really open up about it. And again, you know, people heal in their own ways, in their own terms, stuff like that, own timing. All right, so it's not like you're rushing the person, but I feel if you would have known some of these things, then it would have given you like comfort, you know, because maybe you felt the person didn't like you, didn't want you. Meanwhile, no one compares. They see you in their dreams and they really want to talk to you. Okay, they see you as this Empress, exactly, but they have to heal something within themselves. Because again, if I come towards you and offer what I can right now, it won't be much. I have to heal something in me, something dealing with love. Okay, self-love. Yeah, Three of Swords. Something dealing with love. Again, love and support. Okay, something about that, like they never quite felt good enough, or they never felt loved, or I don't know, you know, your mom will be there. I feel like a lot of people experience that, you know, their mom is there, you know, they love them because that's their mom, that's their child, you know, that kind of relationship. But do they really have a relationship? Is there really a bond? Is there really a connection? Do they really feel like they can go to this person and say, hey, this is what's going on with me, and that person is there for them in the ways that they need to be? Or do they really feel seen and heard by the person? Or is the person just like giving them instructions on what to do that they would do? You know, like, I hope I'm making sense to you. Like, are they being what they need them to be? Or are they just doing what they feel like a mother should do? You know, I feel like it's two different things. Okay, if you're a true mother, you understand what I mean. Like, are you doing what you feel like a mother should do and that's it? Or are you being what your kid needs you to be? Because every child is different and they're going to need different things from you. They're going to need you to show up in different ways for them, right? So it's like that. Okay. We have the Hangman. The Hangman is about being trapped in something, feeling trapped or stuck, but also being enlightened while you're in this space. You're seeing things from a different point of view, whether that's yourself, another person, a situation, you know, whatever. You're getting the principle of something together, something here. All right, you're being enlightened. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles being investing our time, energy, effort, whatever, into something, knowing that we're going to see a return. All right, like we're investing, we know we're going to see a return. It just takes time. All right, that could be what they want you to know. Like, you don't have to pull away from them. It just takes time. All right, we have the Tower. Tower is like sudden shifts, sudden changes, things happening that are outside of our control. Two of Pentacles is balancing something out. I feel like somebody could be experiencing a Tower and doing their very best to stay balanced. Like doing their very best. Okay, and this could be with a karmic. Balancing something. This could have been, that could be why it says I'm single. The Tower could be that. Detaching from karmic situations and finding their balance again. Okay. Five of Wands, a lot of conflict, a lot of chaos. A lot of crabs in a barrel type energy around this person. Ace of Pentacles. This is my engagement ring, right? And for this person to be in the energy of like, I'm single, I'm not attached, and I'm not looking to get in a relationship at this time, I feel like, do they see themselves having that one day, someday? Yes. Are they in that energy or space of doing that right now, here in this moment? No. I feel like they're walking this path and they're like, I'm just gonna, you know, figure myself out. Again, I see this mountain back here and I usually don't notice that or pay too much attention to that. But it's this mountain back here. And I feel like this person is going towards that. Again, it's like something can't be avoided. They could avoid it, but eventually they would go down a path and run back into that mountain. So it's like before they make any decision here. Now, again, they could have had to choose between two. All right. They have two different flowers here. All right. And just being like, me not knowing what to choose or me not knowing who to choose could have been because, you know, I've been avoiding this mountain. If I deal with this, if I ascend, if I go up this mountain, right, then I'll know exactly what it is that I want. Or something like that. Okay, now that's not going to resonate with everybody, but it's definitely for someone. Okay. Yeah, Two of Swords again, see, it's like being of two minds. Because this is good for this reason and this is good for this reason. But if this is good for that reason, I no longer resonate with that. Is that still good? You see? The person has to remove themselves from that energy. In any event they didn't because they felt stuck or trapped. That's why the Tower happened. Now, taking myself out of that, we could say this is spirit offering something to this person, but them not being ready to receive it, and then the Tower happens. Tower being blocked. Okay? Then wanting you to unblock because they weren't able to see something the way they needed to at the time, but now they do. Hang on. Alright, so take it whichever way it resonates for you. We have the Queen of Wands. Very attractive, very alluring, very magnetic, mysterious. Queen, I was about to say Queen. King of Swords, very serious. Okay. Here we go again with the mountain. Okay. That's where the King of Swords is, up in a mountain somewhere. Very serious. Alright, King of Pentacles. Very dependable and reliable. Five of Swords. See, they're starting to realize that something around them or something that they were a part of was just not right. Not right for them. Yeah, see, Three of Pentacles, like working together. It just wasn't right. They didn't resonate with that energy. Again, with doing things because other people are suggesting that that's what I do instead of me being true to myself. So that's what I feel like the Fool is, you know, being on this journey of discovering themselves all over again. King of Cups. It's like slowly but surely they're becoming whole. That's what I get from this. Because how the kings are coming out one after the other. The Ten of Cups. You see? The Two of Cups. So it's like, will I eventually want this for myself? Yes, because that's important to me, right? Like the King of Swords may not be the most emotional person. The King of Pentacles either. Like this person is very practical, very reliable, very dependable. Yes. They'll show up for you and make sure that all is well. Yes. But as far as opening their heart and giving that, no. Okay. But we did see the King of Cups. So, you know, it's like something in them that was dormant or something that they felt like was dead. Isn't. It's been like revitalized, or I'm hearing like rebirthed or rebirth, you know. And then I think about the Empress, and the Empress is birthing something. They could be in their Empress energy and birthing a new version of themselves. Again, tapping into that feminine energy within self will help them heal mother wounds and be able to connect to their divine feminine more. All right. It's like, you know, if you have any father wounds or if you have to tap into your divine masculine energy within yourself, it will help you connect with your divine masculine. I'm just getting like they want what's best for them. They don't want what everybody else wants them to have, you know. They want what's best for them. All right, Queen of Wands, very attractive, very magnetic. Some of you could have fire signs somewhere on your charts. If not, you are just very I don't know, like fiery energy coming from you, okay? A lot of fiery energy coming from you. This could be what they think about you, like you on fire. See, I've been dreaming about you. In my dreams, we are so free and in love. That's this. When they dream of you, this is what they see. But based on what they've been told or based on what they experience, is the Ten of Cups really real? Is that possible? Or is that like made up and fabricated? Because if it is real, which I'm starting to believe it is, then I want it with that one, that feminine. You know, that's where they're coming from. I sound like somebody's granddad. But you get the point. Not even grandmom, granddad. That was a granddad moment. Oh, man. I said with that one. Oh, Lord. All right, we have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is standing up for what we want. In this case, who we want and what we want. It's both of them. All right. Very attracted to you. There's a strong physical attraction. Okay, for sure. Now, that's not like the know-all be-all. It's not the most important thing in relationships, you know. Like, oh, yeah, we have to be super physically attracted and turned on by each other. No, you know, however, it does help. Right? So that's where they coming from. They like, you know, you don't look bad either, you know. All right. And I see this person as being, again, very dependable, trustworthy. All right. Someone that wants to be there for you if you let them. All right. Maybe in the past they were going through all these different things. They didn't know how to place their emotions or how to sort their emotions, but they have a better control or understanding of them now. All right. See, King of Wands, like they're slowly but surely becoming all the king. That's what I was saying. And they're also starting to realize in what ways the two of you are complementary. So the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands, again with this physical attraction. The King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. So they're dependable, trustworthy. You're dependable, trustworthy. You know, you feel like they don't look bad. They feel like you don't look bad. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. We got the Four of Swords. Okay, well, you good looking. All right. Hey, good looking. Good looking, good looking. All right, we got the Four of Swords. This is peace and rest and like meditation. Like that's the energy this person is in. They're searching for their peace. I feel like they are finding it. They're like, I'm finding it. And they're finding their peace. All right. I feel like this person has always had this armor on. Now they're in this energy of feeling like they could take it off. They don't have to have this armor on around you. You see in which ways you guys just match. It's like they don't feel like they have to translate every little bit of their soul for you. You just get them. You understand them. All right. That's really what people are looking for. Someone that they can grow older with, that understands them, that they're not going to have to get older sooner because they had to stress out over little things about and with and for and because of, you know. It's like, it's simple. Why make it complicated? But some things are complicated and it's not how we made them. So in the event that was the situation, here's the Tower, because Spirit said, oh no, we won't be going out like this, you know, that kind of thing won't be happening to you. Yeah, see, it's something about the people around them, the energy around them, or the person they were with, whichever way it goes. Okay, that could be why it's like, I'm single. Yeah, they found out that, you know, this ain't what I thought it was. Okay, they're not who I thought they were, something like that. But because of what I experienced, let me heal this, like, you know, heal what I went through from that and heal what I have inside of me from this mother wound. Okay. So we have the Ace of Wands and the Eight of Wands. I feel like they're going to transmute this into power, as they should. Transmute this pain into power. Don't sit in it. Don't let it defeat you. You know, heal and move forward. And I feel like that's exactly the plan. We have the Ace of Pentacles, my engagement ring, the Ten of Cups, happily ever after, you know, happy spouse, happy house, happy kids, everything's great. You got the Four of Wands here. Okay, Four of Wands is stable home, stable environment, twin flame union. So that's what they want. That's what it's headed for. But again, is it a hop, skip, and a jump? No. It's a let me go through what I'm going through, which whether I wanted to or not, the Tower is here. So it's happening. And then let me come into union with my person. You know, I'm on my journey. I'm growing. I'm evolving. Let me take my time as I do it. Right? And it's funny because it's like, yes, they're taking their time as they do it, but they're also rushing towards their healing, rushing towards their independence, you know, so that they can tap into this energy with this person that they know loves them, okay, that they love. All right, but again, Knight of Pentacles is taking my time, sticking to the plan. Hermit, going within. All right, tapping into higher knowledge, higher wisdom. And then coming towards my person, letting them know, hey, we are on the same page. Don't you think we're not? Okay, because we are. It's just certain things have to happen first. We got to go in order. I got to heal myself. I got to come to you ready. All right, ready for this union. So let's see. All right, my loves. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. All right. Thank you, spirits, for our feminine. Ooh. Ooh. All right, let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for feminine. You saw it, but ignored it. Okay, I feel like that's for masculine. They saw it, the energy around them, but they ignored it. They wanted to believe the best, hope for the best, pray for the best, etc. And cat's out the bag now. They see a person or people for who they are. Miracles happen every day. Okay. Miracles happen every day. So as long as you believe, it is already so. Taking time to self. Okay. You see? Taking time to self. All right. Take it one day at a time. Karmic lesson has been learned. 555. It's the Tower. Okay. We have light skin. Light-skinned it. Okay. Locks. All right, you could have locks. They could have locks. All right, what is this? Karmic cycle. Family, friends, job, work, mindset. Yeah. All right, they could have got out of a karmic cycle. Now they're taking their time. You could be getting out of a karmic cycle. Again, reasons to take your time. All right. We have Debbie Downer. It was always around, like I said, crabs in a barrel type energy, low vibrational people, just bringing down the mood, bringing down the vibe. They didn't believe in this. They didn't believe in that. Now it's like they do, you know? It's like, oh, if pigs could fly, when pigs fly, or that type of stuff. Meanwhile, it's like, this is possible. It is realistic. It can happen. You can have it, you know, stuff like that. Playfulness. They had to tap into some sort of inner youth, to tap into some wellspring. Like I said, that mother wound energy. Yeah, something about support. Didn't I say that? Support, protection, value, trust, honor, respect. Didn't I say that? It's something about that. All right. Support, protection, value, trust, honor, respect. They feel like they have that with you. You know? That's very interesting. All right. Well dressed in different states. This could be a long distance situation for some of you, but different state could also be that they're in a different state of mind. You know, like they were Debbie Downer because the people that were around them, the energy that they knew, stuff like that. Again, they wouldn't have been able to come to you and offer much. Remember that Five of Cups energy? It was really dark. You know, just so you can remember right now without having to rewind. Look. Okay, really dark. All right, but those are the messages that I have here for you at the time. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. I feel like somebody is divinely protected, needs to know that, needs that reminder. All right, evil eyes being sent at you. Just protect yourself. I'm sure you already are. All right, peace and hair.